Hello and welcome to the Southern Perspective. My name is Julius Kizzee, your host, bringing you the latest news from Southern Miss. Now, we've all heard about Southern Miss's comeback victory against Kentucky, being from 35-17 down at the half to a 44-35 victory. It was not behind Nick Mullins' 3 interceptions. It was also not behind Edo Smith's 36 career-high carries, 173 yards, and 1 touchdown in the first half. It was actually behind the defense who held Kentucky to 387 yards in the first half to only 56 in the second half. Now, Coach Jay Hobson has a few choice words for his team and also the resiliency and the adversity that the Southern Miss Golden Eagles showed on Saturday night.
It's a big win. I mean, that's the reality of it. It's I'm just real proud. Right now, it's just the fight, the determination that our players showed. They never stopped believing. We gave up, had some mental errors in the back end in the first quarter, second quarter, gave up a ton of big plays, and they just kept digging and kept fighting, and just a great win.
Now, no victory is ever guaranteed in college football, but I would say Savannah State visiting the Rock this Saturday to face the Golden Eagles will be as sure bet as it gets. Now, in the Golden Eagles' past victory, I'll give the Southern Miss a B+ in their efforts not in the first half, but in the second. Joining a sorority can be beneficial to a student's overall academia and their college career. And after observing the initiation of over 300 girls, Bid Day is so much more than just a social experience. It all starts in the Payne Center on Court 1, mostly known for intense basketball games. But today, this floor is spread with glitter, short shorts, and fresh faces. These 300+ girls are here today hoping to join the sorority of their dreams, the 6-day process, all leading up to Bid Day. The girls in this gym will be the first ones to tell you that joining a sorority is much more than a social life. Joining a sorority will help their academia and help them become more well-rounded. That's why this walk from the Payne to the Village is so much more to them, according to Vice President of Recruitment and Retention, Madison Clark.
We move towards a values-based recruitment, and so we're really trying to drive home the values of each chapter as well as set realistic expectations.
The walk to Sorority Row is not only for the ladies, but also for the promises given to them. Madison Marks agrees.
I just expect to have lifelong friends and to do the service that they promised that we would do and to just become like best friends forever.
The Bid Day Parade brings out family and friends, all leading up to the release and jubilation. Once the moment comes, no imaginary wall can hold back their excitement. Bid Day is also exceeding expectations.
It definitely lived up to my expectations. It actually overruled my expectations.
Through Genuity, these bonds of sisterhood are real. 4 years after being on the campus of the University of Southern Mississippi, one student realizes that music can ease the transition to America. Darren Roberts did not know a single person before his freshman year. Now he knows too many people to count through the sound of music. 4 years and 2,812 miles later, this part from a 55-gallon industrial drum has brought one student to find his second home at Southern Miss. Not only on the pan, but the student is also tuning his craft on the drum set. Trinidadian and USM student Darren Roberts spends most of his nights here practicing in the Performing Arts Center. On others, he's playing in the Southern Miss Steel Pan Orchestra on the drum set.
Music, it's a universal language, so it's always easier to understand what you want from the music and what you want from each player or musician that you perform with, based on the music and not just from a verbal interaction.
Under the leadership of Dr. John Wooten, Roberts and other foreign students are connecting to American society through music.
When you perform and you haven't, there's an appreciation, no matter what the language is, they understand music.
It was not always easy for Roberts, who speaks English laced with a hard Creole accent. Leaving his family, friends, and culture was a hard decision to make.
Coming to school here and living on my own and having to interact with people, build relationships all by myself. It was difficult, but at the same time, it was worth it, and I've built a lot of strong relationships with people.
Through his American experience, he dreams of going home to spread his knowledge of American customs blended with Caribbean flavor.
In the future, I plan on studying music therapy and the whole plan is to go back to Trinidad and share what I've learned, open my own school.
Back to school means a welcome back from organizations on campus. For $2 on Thursday night, students were able to see the National Panhellenic Council Greeks on campus perform in a hop social. The Qs were first and the night was on. Alphas, Deltas, Sigmas, Kappas, and Zetas followed on stage to finish their performances. In conclusion, the Alphas and Deltas took home the hardware. The proceedings from the 300 and plus attendees will go to better those organizations. Thank you for watching The Southern Perspective. My name is Julius Kizzee, and I will see you next week.